A beautiful clear day, so I figured I'd show you all the mountains. We're gonna get down here, and this is an extremely busy road, so bear with me, guys. Might take me a minute to get out. Headed to the mountains. Alright, that pickup's got his turn signal on and nobody's coming behind him. Ooh, dead possum in the road. But I figured today would be a really good day to show off the mountains because you can see them today. So we'll drive this way and you'll start seeing the dark blue. That's the Appalachian Mountains, and it's just such a gorgeous day. It's kind of cool weather-wise. We had been experiencing spring, and pollen season is really bad down in the Columbia area. It's not so bad up here yet. We're getting some blooms up here, but the pine haven't started doing their thing yet, so not everything is totally yellow up here as of yet. So we'll drive on up here, and I'll start y'all back up when I get closer. Alright, we're coming back down the hill from that other traffic light. Watch, this traffic light will probably catch us too. But this is Highway 29, I believe. And it takes you to Travelers Rest, South Carolina. And it's a pretty busy road, and there's usually a lot of accidents on it, so I'm staying in the right-hand lane and just going steady. Hopefully people won't freak out. So I hope everybody's having a good day. I'm actually heading to Publix. Scott wants to start following a paleo diet, so I'm trying to learn more about it. And I was looking through the list of foods that's allowed, and it doesn't have carrots on that. And you know, every time I lose weight, the first thing I think about is carrot sticks and celery. But on a paleo diet, carrots are not allowed. They weren't on the list of foods to eat on a paleo diet, so I'm not sure. It's kind of different. The mountains are really pretty today. I had to turn the heat down in here. It was running me out. So I hope everybody's getting some beautiful weather like this wherever they are and enjoying it. Just thought I'd take you along for the ride and let you see, you know, kind of the lay of the land up here. We're so close to the mountains. I can be in Asheville, North Carolina, which is way up in the mountains near the Biltmore Estates, in less than an hour, or right at an hour. So it's not too far at all. I've always wanted to live in the mountains, so this is like a dream come true for us. I'm not sure if we'll end up in a mountain environment as far as living or not. We just keep looking around, and you know, we have to think about a lot of things. We don't have to take into consideration schools because we don't have small children, but it would be nice to be kind of relatively close to a hospital because we are getting older, and this is our last move. And I don't know, what are some other things that if you were moving and it was like your last move until retirement, what are some things that you would keep in mind to you know, think about when buying a newer home? Furman University is right here to the right. It's a pretty large facility, and Scott says they have all kinds of walking trails that he's been exploring, and we're gonna check them out tonight. And we are coming up to where we would turn to go on into Travelers Rest. So here we go. It's a golf course off to the right. And the signal light is flashing, so that means the light will probably change about the time we get to it. Yep. Alright, let's see if we see anything at the top. Probably not, except this guy in the red truck. I don't know if y'all want to watch and watch and watch as we go along or not. Just left the post office where I mailed my entries to Kim's challenge and picked up some really pretty stamps of flowers. Ooh, a skunk. That's one thing about living up here near the mountains. Is there's a lot of skunks up here. Whoo-wee. Sorry it's taken us forever to get to the mountains. It's really not that far. You'll be able to see them here shortly. What I might do is pull into the Walmart parking lot. So basically, I just came down here. There you go, mountains. 25, not 29, 25. And what's funny, you see that exit right there? It says 276 to Traveler's Rest. If you take it and you go the same way, you end up right back on this road. The only thing that changes is you get to veer off and go to, I can't remember where, out 276 to another location. Come on guys, speed up. I'm gonna let you in if you'll go. I'm trying to be nice. The flowers are pretty on the trees along the side of the road. It says there's a hospital down that way if you take the veered off. Woo! Hitting the wake up strips. Let's get off those. Alright, let's see. I think I can turn to the left here. Not left, right. It's the other left. Okay? Jeez. Ooh, wake up strips. I might actually go in this CVS. I have a extra bucks, $3 worth. Yeah, we're gonna be able to see the mountains good. I'm gonna pull into the Walmart parking lot though, because we are right up in the mountains now. Ooh, look at this, look at this. There's a Goodwill coming soon. That's good to know. That'll be not far. Oh, the mountains look gorgeous today. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I'm gonna go closer to Dollar Tree and you can see they go all around us. But I'll get out and stand up here in a minute. There's a turn in down here. All right. I'm just gonna pull up here. Turn in. See if I can get out the car and show y'all kind of around. Oops. I can't use the emergency brake because it locks up on the rotor on the back of this car, so I don't like to park on a hill, but that's okay. We'll be all right. Did you see all the mountains over there? They go all around us. Some behind that tree. But they're so pretty. All right, I'm gonna let you guys go. Gotta find some lunch. Bye. Okay, I pulled into the CVS parking lot and got a better view, so I figured I'd share it with y'all. But you can see the mountains. They go all the way around. Go back this way. Isn't that cool? Thanks for watching. Hey guys, I've been back at the cottage here for a while, and I had a bunch of pieces of scraps left from the Disney princess pack that I bought to do the flip book thing that I just mailed off. I don't even know what they're called. They're flip books, right? For pen paling. Yeah, so I said, you know what? Before I put all of this away, I'm going to try to use as many of these scraps as I can. So, I started making cards, and they're all going to be for little girls, you know, because it's Disney Princess. But I have a bunch of nieces, little nieces, that I can use these cards for over the next few years, unless I misplace them. You know how we do that. So I made two like this. They're pretty much the same card, okay? So I made those two. And then I switched to some 3x3 cards. And this is why I say never throw your scraps out. Just start making cards, even little cards. The 3x3s, and I made a couple 2.5 by 2.5. These are great little tuck-ins for, like, if you want to send a package out really quick, you can grab a 3x3 or a 2.5 and just put a little note in there, say hi, how you doing, and put it in with your goodies that you're sending off, and it just brightens somebody's day that you took some time, you made a little card. They don't take a lot of time to make, but it's the thought that counts. So here's this one. And then this one. Keep seeing a shadow on the screen, and I don't know if it's me or what. And then there's a hug. I think it's the camera strap or handle. I don't know. And there's this one here. They're all just little blank cards on the inside, just so you can write all the way down it if you wanted to. All right, and here's this one. And this one. And this one. And then I made two with navy blue and yellow. And there's that one. And then these are the last ones, and these are the little 2.5 by 2.5. So even a little 2.5-inch strip that you might have and you think, no, I can't use it, find a focal point on it and trim it down to 2.5, you know. The card is 2.5. This is actually going to be 2 inches square. So it's just a 2-inch square in the very center. And then I matted it with a 2 1/4 and then a 2.5-inch card base. And that's room enough to write a little note, especially if you start up here and then write all the way down. Or turn it this way. You could make your card so it went that way, and then you could write all the way across. So like I said, save your little bits. I even had one blank left, but I decided I needed to get cleaned up because I need to get dinner done. It's going to be a quick dinner tonight. All I got to do is fix side dishes because I made 2 pork tenderloins when we were in Columbia, and I brought the one full one that we had left. I brought it back. So Scott and I will eat it because there was no way Greg was going to eat a 1.5 pork tenderloins on his own. He would just leave it there to spoil. He's not big on pork. The child never has been. So that's what I've got for dinner. I hope you've enjoyed the little video at the beginning. It's probably a long video. This is going to be a longer video simply because I wanted y'all to ride along with me this morning. Found a whole bunch of peanuts and nut mixtures, which are allowed on the paleo diet. If anybody has any book suggestions on paleo diets, please let me know. Let me show you the ones we have. I have this one, the Paleo for Beginners. And I have this little book. This company actually sent me 2 of the same, so I let Greg have one. And then the other book that I have is the Paleo Cookbook. So I have these 3, and somebody Scott works with is really into this, and it's really helped him get his blood sugar under control. He's lost weight. So we're going to try the paleo cooking and see if it'll work for us. I would love to be off from metformin, and I wish my thyroid would kick in and get going on its own so I could quit the thyroid medicine, because those are the only 2 medications I take, and that's way too much for me. I was not raised to take medications. We didn't go to the doctor or the hospital unless it involved a lot of blood. That's just how I was raised. So getting me to the doctor is a big step for anybody. But I am going to go and get all new blood work done and everything as soon as this new doctor's office gets all my records from the other doctor's office. I'm just waiting on them. If they don't call sometime this week, I'm going to call them. And I did while I was in Colombia. I called my old doctor's office and said, look, this is the situation. I'm trying to get started with a new doctor in the Greenville, South Carolina area, and I need this medicine to continue so that I don't mess up my blood work when I show up at this new doctor and I've been off the thyroid medicine and stuff. So they let me get a 30-day supply, and I'm kind of hoping this new doctor, being an internist as well as just a general practitioner, will be much better. I've not felt... and I'm going to go prepare some dinner and get these videos uploading so I can get some editing done, because I don't think you want to watch everything I put together this morning. So I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Thanks for watching. Thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe. Thank you.